Hey everyone, Trina here, back with another art video. Today, we're going to work in this concertina book that I got off Amazon. You can see it's quite large. It's, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages long. So we're probably going to be doing them in sets of 4. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with a little bit of collage, I think, in the beginning. So I have these sheets of jelly prints that I have made in the past. This one was a favorite because I love all the metallic imagery and shapes we have there. So I've cut up a bunch of strips that from other papers that I really liked. So this is where we're going to start today. I'm going to rip this one up and show you how I kind of went about that process. So when I'm cutting these up, I'm really looking for sections that would look nice in a landscape. So for me, like, I really like this line coming down here. So I'm just gonna cut it up. I just rip it. There's nothing crazy about it. I rip those in pretty straightforward ways, but sometimes I like to do it in this way. And I really like this shape. I'm gonna trim off the corners though, because I don't like those. So that's a fun shape, and we could even rip it down further, but we're going to start with a bigger shape to begin with. And then there's also this metallic sort of green in here that I really liked. So actually, let's rip off the edges first. They're easier to rip when they're bigger. But you can see this really cool sort of metallic going through there. And this shape I'm probably going to save for later. I'm not sure I'm going to use that. But yeah, that's kind of how I started off. And I probably will trim these down to be more organic because, you know, I don't really like super straight lines. So let's see what we get. Okay, I've got my gel medium out. This is Amsterdam gel medium. I like to use a gel medium on these thicker pieces of paper just because it's a little more sticky. And these can be kind of hard to lay down. Let me get another sheet of paper. I just cleaned off my desk, so I'm going to try to keep it clean for a minute. So I've got these 3 sheets of paper. We're just going to kind of lay them down in a landscapey way. So I just want to start here with that piece. Make sure I get it stuck down. Let me get out this, my bakey wedge. It's a good way to get things to be stuck. It's kind of leaving some marks there though. And I think I want it to overlap just a little bit right through here. And I got out way too many papers. So I didn't need to cut up all those, but I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go with it. Sometimes you never know until you're putting things down. This one does have a bit of a ragged edge to it, but I'm okay with that. Okay. And I thought this piece, but now I'm kind of thinking, I don't think I like that piece anymore. Let me think about it. Okay, so I've settled on this piece right here. I actually want to cut this off just a little bit. That didn't work. So I think I'm just going to put it right through here. Maybe overlap like right there. risky piece there. I think I want it to be... I'm going to trim this off a little bit here. Okay. So we're going to let this dry. And then the next thing we're going to do is I've got a bunch of ink here, acrylic ink from Golden, or fluid acrylic from Golden, and one acrylic ink from De La Roni. And we're just going to kind of make some marks through here and see what we get. So I'm going to mix up a little bit of green here. I don't have a green in this set. So we're using the carbon black, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this is the yellow medium. And I'm just going to get my brush out. Brush out real quick. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that and mix it in, and you see we're going to get this really fun green. Almost black green. We can keep adding a little bit of yellow in there if we want. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay. So now I'm going to spray down my paper a little bit, just to kind of give this ink a little place to go. And we're just going to kind of attack it because we want it to be flowing and free. I'm going to add a little bit more black in some spots. And it's okay if I cover up a little bit of that. Let's just roll some of this out and soften it up a little bit. I like how that's working. Let's add in, let's come in with the color shaper and just do some more of this green. I'm sorry you can't see what I'm doing over here. I have limited, my camera can't go down any farther. So yeah, we're going to be, I wanted to work on the whole thing together, but that obviously is not going to happen because I need a bigger space. So we're going to just kind of roll with it here. I'm not really quite sure what I want this to be. But after working with watercolors for the past week, I kind of wanted it to have that feel about it. And sort of, but I also wanted it to be looser because I feel like I've been very tied up in my work lately. We're going to need some Azo Gold, obviously. Oh, but before we do that, I'm going to get my skinny brayer out. And what happens if we make some marks like this? These lines are obviously going to show up a little bit. Oh, I got some, what we got going on here? But that's okay. I don't mind that. So we're just kind of making some moves, making some marks. I love it. So I'm just trying to get real loose here and trying to be not really worry about what it looks like yet. There's plenty of time for that. Although I do like these. I do like the marks I'm making with this side of the brayer. As usual, those are good marks. We're gonna need some blue in there, I think, up the top, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. Feels very warm to me right now. Oh, I got a bunch of yellow in there. Oops. Well, that's gonna happen then. We better put some more in there so it looks intentional, right? And this is watercolor paper. I don't know what brand. It's just a random cheap cheap thing I bought on Amazon. I think I definitely want to come in with some Nico Azo. Y'all, I still have 2 bottles of this left after this bottle. It lasts forever. I haven't really been using it lately though, so I kind of just want to make some painterly marks. I'm loving this. This is really fun. Love that. I'm trying to get covering up a lot of the collage, but that's going to happen. Okay, I don't want it to be a line there, right? Let's spray in a little water down here. Come in with our paper towel roll and just sort of roll it off a little bit. I do like the big marks. Let's come in with, I think we've got some nice layers going on here, but I feel like we're missing a color. So I'm going to spray this down again. Ooh, that made a fun mark. Look at that. I'm going to come in with my pipette because sometimes when there's still some in here, but that little stopper thing is not long enough to get it in. So let's just put some marks in through here like this. Okay, that's got to move. Oh, a little bit my collage came up. Oops. Well, that's fun. Let's spray a little bit of water. And this is why I'm working in watercolor paper. I really want it to have that feel. Let's come in with the paper towel a little bit. That's really fun. Okay, I made a little bit of mess up there. It needs maybe a little bit more. Color shaper. I don't want it to get way brown. I'm going to come in with a little bit more of the Azo mixed with the brown. Kind of want some of these. And I'm really happy that I cleaned off my desk because I'm making a huge mess. What happens if we add just a little bit of that black to the Azo? What kind of color are we going to get there? That's interesting. Brown. Almost like a sepia brown. Let's just bring... I know I literally said I don't want it to be all brown. I'm going to come in just the paper towel. I kind of like what's going on by pulling it down. This paper is super absorbent. It's like sucking up everything I put down. I guess that's good. Okay, there's very autumnal to me. Got quite the autumn spectrum going on here. Okay, I'm going to take some of this parchment and I'm going to sort of apply it some places. I feel like it got a little dark on me and I kind of want to add in some layers of light before I add in a bit of collage, I think. So let's just add in, we're going to knock some of this color back. I need to fix that part right there. I like that shape. Oh, that's fun. I like that. This is super fun. I love just putting paint down. I think I'm about ready. I might be ready to start working on a series of paintings. I've been feeling the itch to paint, like paint with just brushes. But then I also still just like working on paper. Coming back in with a palette knife. Can also scrape away a little bit. That's kind of fun. Remember that adding, subtracting is equally as important as adding, because then you get these really cool marks. Oh, look at that. That's fun. That added something. Is that too much? Maybe. I don't know. I want some more of that parchment. Oh, I kind of mixed it together there, but let's see what it looks like. I put my brush down. Oh, I don't hate it. Let's do some more of those marks through here. Maybe not as structured. I'm going to cover all of that. Let this sort of dry a little bit and then come back and maybe add some collage to it, possibly. Okay, so I found these sheets of tissue paper that I had marked on with the Neocolor ones with these marks. So I just kind of cut them up, and now I'm just going to lay them down using our mid-exam paper technique, where we put down a layer of matte medium, and this is the Liquitex matte medium. I'm going to spray the paper. I know that probably don't have to do that with this, but it works pretty well to make the transparency better. So it just sort of seeps in. I just kind of wanted to put these marks through here. I'm not sure about this one. This one might need to be, what did I do there? I cut that weird. Let's snip off that end. Don't like that. Okay. So let's continue on. I really like these marks, but I want to add another layer of depth here through this piece. Kind of just, and actually this paper, the tissue paper, works quite well when you wet it down as well as the medical exam paper. So yeah, let's put this one down. I think I just want to kind of move it through here. Forget how long it is. I was going to make new papers, and then I was like, no, you have a whole stash of paper over there that needs to be used up, because I could make papers all day. I just watched a new Jackie Bernardi video today where she's making more papers, and I was like, oh, I should know. No, Trina, no. Say no to making more papers. I really like these marks. Oops, I forgot to put this matte medium down first. I'm going to overlap these a little bit through here. Oops, I ripped it. That is the problem with tissue paper. It's super fragile. And this is just cheap dollar store tissue paper that I bought. Do we need more? Got this little piece right here that's kind of screaming my name. I think I'm going to put it right through there. Oh, maybe right through here. Yeah, let's do it right up here. Overlap a little bit and then come down. And this is just going to give us a little verticality to everything. What do you think about that? Oh, so slippery. Okay, I may have screwed this up. Close enough. Okay. I'm liking where we're going here. What do we think? What do we think about this? I think it needs some blue and maybe a little bit more of the Nico Azo, I think. These are the Derwent Inktense blocks, just like the pencils. But I like them because they have, you can make some really cool shapes with them. So I think I want to come through here and just add in some lines, and then add some water to it. So where do I want? I just kind of want it to go like, I'm just going to make some marks through here. Let's start there. A little goes a long way. Let's come back in with the wet color shaper. Ooh, that's fun. Look at that. Okay, it's getting a little messy. It's messy right there. I just want some drama up there. It might need, actually, I wonder if I have a light blue. Kind of liking what we got going on here so far. This looks a little wonky. I think that was a little wet there. Let's come in with palette knife. I need a little bit more through here. You can see how fun it is when it's wet. Look at that big chunky mark we get there. Let's bring it down a little bit. I think I want some through here. Get a little wet there. I love that. Okay, let's come in with a little bit more of the Nico Azo. I feel like it just needs some little pops. You know, I like this as a glaze. Just to add some interest and some dynamic. Love it with that blue over here. I think we need some down here. Or maybe through here. I don't think I want to bring it up that high, but I definitely want to bring it through here, I think. I want to do, I like it through there. Okay, I've mixed up some more green. I'm just going to add in a little bit of green in some spots. I feel like it needs a little bit of difference. Well, like the Nico, right? Just need some one more color, I think. Okay, so I think I'm going to add just a little bit more of this green through here. And then maybe like through here a little bit. Just bring it across like right in this area. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of black to it. with a dry brush and the carbon black. I just want to add in a few little spots of black. You know what? I'm not being bold enough. There, that's better. My art teacher always told me that if you're going to make a mark, make a mark. Don't make sad marks, make bold marks. Those marks are kind of sad. I think I'm going to leave that one, though. All right, I've got some of my wax or deli paper here with the Lyra white. And I think I'm just going to add, I wanted to add some white. Oh, that's nice. But I didn't want it to be too much. Because, you know, white can get a little bold. I just kind of wanted to add some fun white marks to it. To kind of, I don't know, do something. That's really nice with that black. That really pops. Okay, so I've got this color here, which is the burnt ochre. And I'm just going to make some marks like this. I want some like, almost like reed-like marks that we've been making. That's fun. And then I think I want some more over here. Actually, let's... I like how that looks. Maybe... Oops. Getting a little aggressive there. Ooh, I love that. I love how that's working. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, I'm going to need some more of this color. I'm going to add some over here. Okay, so I think I'm going to add a few black marks through here. The black carbon paper. I like that. And then I think I want to continue it. I really like that. That's a really fun set of marks right there. Let's continue on the side. Kind of mimic that. Okay, so I've got my Derwent Deep Indigo, which I think I said was Payne's Gray the other day. It is not. It is Deep Indigo. So we're just going to make a line. I got it a little wet. I kind of just want to make a line through the top part of this piece. Okay, so here's the first two pieces. The collage pretty much got all covered up. That's okay. I love these lines with this collage, and I love the marks that we made through here. The black is fabulous. I love the black. I think it has good energy through here. I like the Inktense. It kind of mixed a little bit with that white because I don't think it was completely dry in spots, but that's okay. I still love it. But yeah, I think it flows really nicely in this section. Let's move over and look at the other part. Okay, so this is the second part. Same thing. I love everything about it. I love the white with that black, and I love these marks right through here. I think those are fabulous. This section got a little wonky. Like if I were looking at it just as a piece, I would say it needs more vertical marks. This section I think is really good. And I don't know that I would, I mean, I'm trying to look at them as one piece, but my eye keeps separating them into sections. So maybe that's not a sign of a good composition. I'm not quite sure. Let's look at it all together. Okay, here it is all together in one big long piece. I like it. I think it was fun to make. I enjoyed just being free and making marks and not thinking and just putting down pigment and having fun with it. So mission accomplished today. Tomorrow, I think we'll work on the next 4 pages. Why not? Well, we're just going to keep working on this until we get it filled up. This is a really good way to practice your mark making and make something that's maybe not a finished piece, but that gets you thinking in that mode of something different. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Click over here to see the last video. Thanks so much.